Today, we're doing a test on all the graphical settings in this. Right now, at native 1440p. Not sure if I keep this at 95. Getting right at a between 90 and 100, we'll have to say. Settings I'm using to start this off with. Graphical preset, I got that set to low. FSR, full resolution. And I got every option set to low. I'm going to turn up these one at a time till I see that frame drop. Right now I'm getting 100. Alright. Let's see what kind of impact that this setting has. Apply setting. Alright, still getting 100. Wish this was around a 150 or so. Alright. I kill these pups here. I'm a little rusty on this. Alright. Geometry quality. Let's go up to high. Had no impact on it. No kind of impact. Alright. Texture quality. Still running about the same. About 100, still the same. Alright. Texture streaming speed. Not really much of an impact. Actually, none at all. We can turn that setting, you max it out. Just for shits and giggles, I want to go. See, that had a little bit of an impact. But I can't really tell what that setting does. Now, I'll probably do that one last. Alright, let's go ahead and turn up fog and clouds. That had a cost of about 10 frames. Turn that off. Shadows. These shadows, being on high, had no real impact. Dang, shadows look good though. Alright, so we can leave that on high. Alright. Directional shadow quality. Go to very high on it. A little hit, but not much of one. I can accept that one. Visually, everything looks about the same. Here, alright, lighting quality. The lighting quality has a pretty big impact. Yeah. Turn you back down to low. Alright, back up to about 100. Reflections. Little impact, not too bad. Take it to medium. The reflections had about reflections. It's only on the gun, ain't it? Thing out there looks about the same. Alright, shading. That's everything on the ground. A little impact, but what did it do to the rock here? Options. Let's take it to medium. Okay. Yep, putting it on low actually adds more to it. I'd rather have that on low. Alright. Post-processing. Had a little tiny hit, about 6 frames. Visually, I don't know what it does. Stay about 100. Alright. Now the one. Let's go from off to very high. cost about 10 frames. $15 to $20. Yeah, I don't know if I like all this amount of vegetation. I like running it about medium. A little bit of a frame hit, not too bad. Still getting about 90 plus. Which if you wanted to turn on the in-game frame generation, you can. Up, getting down to 75, 70, 68. I don't know. It's pretty low for 1440p. But there's a lot going on in here. A lot more graphical detail than what's in Borderlands 3 and 2. I don't know.
Gotta keep this barrel cooking.
Just fighting with some of the dogs down here.
See that? There's a little thing called marksmanship. Might give it a try next time.
All right. No. Turn on frame generation. Get it up to 144-ish. Which means it's running at 72 internally. Wait a minute, do I have VSync on? Yes, I do. That's probably why. Alright, apply settings. There we go. About 160. Above 160 with frame generation. Now, I'm just going to drop it down to quality. But you have to use FSR 4 in quality, that 1440p with frame gen, to get what Borderlands 3 is running at 1440p on this card at badass settings. Borderlands 3 runs about 190 to 200 frames per second, 1440p native, without frame generation or upscaling. It does feel a little smooth. I thought about putting in my. Ooh, what's this? Sellables. All right. All know, this game needs some work. Go to ultra performance. This is probably gonna look like shit. It looks pretty bad, but getting 300 almost. Lock 270. Bit of performance. The FSR 4 does pretty good. Upscaling. Still looks alright, but yeah. Rather have it on quality. The full resolution will just frame generation on. About 150. Not too bad. Could be a lot better, but guess that's it for today. Everybody have a good day.